guys, it's Frances Colleen here and welcome to another video about Saint of the Month where I will show you what's inside my July 2018 Saint of the Month subscription. We have already been told on their Instagram and YouTube page that we will be receiving Saint Cecilia, and today is the 2nd of July here in Auckland, New Zealand. My package arrived today, which is not too bad, and it's actually earlier than the St. Lucy box that I received last time, where it was nearly the end of week 1, whereas the month of July is just starting, so I still have 5 days to go about my week 1 of the goals. And without further ado, let's have a look at what's inside the Saint of the Month box. I'm just going to show you the items in order of how they were packaged. So we have the brochure on Saint Cecilia, and that's her picture there on the front. And inside here you will get a message from Patrick, the creator of the Saint of the Month subscription, on what the theme will be and some notes on how to get your mind in the right headspace as you go through each of the weekly goals. At the back we have brief information on the life of Saint Cecilia. So as always, here are the weekly goals for this month, and there's only 4 weeks in July. And on the very top of the box, we have week 4, which I'm not going to open yet. And I will show that to you in the 4th installment of this video. So next in the box, we have information on a retreat that I will most likely be doing as one of the weekly goals for this month. That looks really interesting. There's some detailed information here. It's about 4 or 5 pages of information about the retreat. And this is week 2. It's quite huge. It's probably just as wide as the whole box itself. And this is week 3. It's the most different out of all the gifts because it's wrapped in this colorful gift box, whereas every gift is wrapped in brown paper. So I'm quite excited to open this one, but it's not until week 3 that I get to open it. So I will just leave that to the side. And finally, we get to our week 1. This video and this week is all about week 1. I will open it up for you. As much as possible, I don't want to destroy the wrapping, so I'm really careful with opening things. And without further ado, it's a watch. It's not just any watch, it's musically themed watch with a G clef and piano keys on it. And I am sure it's always relevant to the weekly goal. So for week 1, it says here, pray the intercessory prayer of Saint Cecilia at 3 p.m. each day. And that's the reason why I received this watch, so that I would know when it's 3 o'clock and when it would be time for me to pray the intercessory prayer. And as always, with each of the weekly goals and inside these gifts, there is a note containing more detailed information on how to execute that week's goal. So reading it out to you, week 1. Saint Cecilia is often depicted as playing a viola or a small organ. This week, you are receiving a nice music watch. Your task this week is to pray exactly at 3 o'clock, since a sword was hit on her neck 3 times, and pray this prayer for Saint Cecilia's intercession. O Saint Cecilia, patroness of musicians, who sang such a beautiful song on your wedding day and whose life was a song in honor of your beloved Jesus, Help us in this moment to be firm in our conviction and in our faith in God. Help us to be pleasing to God as our lives will be a melody soaring to the heavens. Amen. So I think I will be able to do this week's goal quite easily. I will just need to keep this piece of paper with me, probably in my wallet, or I can take a snapshot of it and save it on my smartphone and pray it every 3 o'clock. So that's how I plan to meet the goal for this month. So that's basically what's in the July 2018 Saint of the Month subscription box. But other than that, I would also like to share what my thoughts are with you on the Saint of the Month subscription. This is also going to be a review of the Saint of the Month box. So I haven't been a long-time subscriber of Saint of the Month yet, but I already enjoy what I receive and I realize the value of the subscription box. If I had my way, I would want to receive a new Saint of the Month subscription box every month, because for me, this subscription box keeps your mind focused on the saints and eventually on God and on Jesus, and they help you to keep your mind on acquiring virtues. And other than being busy with your day-to-day life, it gives you something to look forward to each week and something to really meditate on, such as the life of someone who has been there and done that with regards to their Christian faith. They might have been martyred in this life, but their rewards in heaven would be eternal. So they are a really good example for Christians like us to live by. But the only reason why I'm not a monthly Saint of the Month subscriber is because I live in Auckland, New Zealand. Anything that you buy from the States will cost you more than the average person because shipping to New Zealand is so high. So I actually paid 80 New Zealand dollars for the subscription box, whereas it should only be $32 with free shipping if you lived in the States. And that's basically the only reason why I don't receive Saint of the Month boxes each month. But I'm really thankful to Patrick Poulis, the creator of this subscription box, for making an option if you are a subscriber to skip certain renewals if you decided that you don't want to receive the next box for the month. And that's how I go about my subscription, and that's the reason why you won't see me posting unboxing videos of each and every Saint of the Month box. I may not get to receive all the boxes, but for those of you who can afford it, who want to grow in holiness with the help and example of the saints, and are looking forward to receiving meaningful gifts, prize element of opening new gifts each week, and not just gifts, but gifts with meaning, and not just meaning, but deeper spiritual meaning that will help you grow in your faith, I really recommend this box, and I'm very thankful for having discovered it. So that's all. Thank you for watching my unboxing video for week 1 of the July 2018 Saint of the Month Saint Cecilia subscription, and see you in week 2 where I will unbox for you and read to you week 2's gift and weekly goal, and probably a little snapshot of how I plan to carry out that goal, or if I've already carried it out, then you can have a glimpse at it. Thank you so much for watching, and you can check out the official link of the Saint of the Month subscription box in my description box down below. See you next week. Thanks guys. Bye.